Warning, Shut Up Let's Talk contains some rad but heavy language and adult themes and may not be suitable for audiences under 18. Viewer discretion is advised. What up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome, everybody, to Shut Up Let's Talk, episode 118, featuring Gnarley Noso in the house and my cat. And, of course, the cat knows it's time to go live, so
hey, today
the show begins with this. Give me 1 second, folks.
Hey. Oh, that boy biting me about my sneakers. Oh, no.
Oh, no. All right, bud. Sorry, friend.
Oh, man, I was a fan of you, dog. Why you did me like that, man?
We had to take them outside.
It's all good.
Check out the... It wouldn't be Shut Up Let's Talk without that, right? It wouldn't be this show without that cat interrupting every single episode of my life.
Hey,
I love it.
That's signature.
It's part of the fun, man. To be honest, this is why I love doing, live podcasting versus having some recorded kind of stuff. Because maybe if I had an editor, they'd have taken that thing out. I love it, man. This is it's a reality talk show, my man. Join along here with Gnarley Noso tonight, man. Thank you so much. Well, actually, I put my password for now, but thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Join along here with Gnarley Noso, man. Thank you so much, brother, for coming by, man. I totally appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, it's all love. Podcast that I've been invited to, so fucking with
nice.
I've been on the audio before, but never like live cam. So this.
That's awesome, man.
This is what it is right now.
I'm glad to hear that, man, and thank you for being so talented, dude. Because, you had reached out to me, and then I checked out your music, and I was happy, bro, because it was really good music. So I totally appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm not, everybody has their quirks as an artist, and everybody has what they're good at, bro. Mm-hmm. So I was happy that your sound meshes with what I like to listen to.
Respect, man.
And we're gonna check out 2 of your tracks today.
Yes, sir.
And first one is All Hail.
All Hail, Mantra Music 101.
So before we get into it, well, what do you know what? Let's ask you today. What do you prefer? You want the folks to listen to the song first, and then you talk about it afterwards, or vice versa?
Yeah, we can dive into the song. We can actually dive into the song, let them hear it. You feel me? Let some fresh ears touched you about the song. We could break.
Absolutely, my man. So let's get into the song, folks. Gnarley Noso. We got All Hail. Produced by?
That's produced by All Hail is produced by
yeah, we'll drop it in the chat at some point.
Yes.
But enjoy, folks.
Oh. Wise man once said, there shall come a time when the Most High shall pour down the rain. The who endure, rain blessings. All hail from the world. The who endure. Increase my blessings. Increase my blessings. Let them stack. I need abundance. I need abundance. I need it. All hail. The who endure. All hail. The who endure. All hail. The whole endurance. Increase my blessings. I need abundance. Feeling supernatural, how the blessings coming in. The power to believe got me feeling like Mini, man. The power to believe got the favor. God on my side, nigga, who against me? I made me a shift. Shot of work got me shining bright. Big Montaigne, nigga, I go sumo. Fuck giving kudos, baby, I need more. Don't connect it to the source. No cheat codes, power up. Long overdue, man. It's time for me to level up. I was being courteous, that's the God in me. Humble God, but I came to show up and show out. Time to spaz out, time to spaz out. Kick ass and take names. I kick ass and take names. I kick ass and take names. Increase my blessings. Let them stack. Increase my blessings. Let them stack. I need abundance. I need it. I need abundance. I need it. So what we do? All hail.
Alrighty, folks, that was All Hail by Gnarley Noso. and an amazing track, bro. Love the production on it, and first thing that stuck out to me right away is that it's the vocals are very nicely recorded. I think that's a 50-50 battle between having great mic control like you got, and then also, you know, the engineer did his thing too. So
Awesome engineer. I want to give a special shout out to Jason at Listen Don't Speak Studios down in Miami. Listen Don't Speak Studios. They're the shit, man. They're the shit.
That's
Jason actually helped me take that next step in my artistry. I think as an artist, we go crazy chasing the ultimate sound in our minds.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And that's what I was going through. And Listen Don't Speak, they actually took me a step closer. So shout out to them, big up to them.
That's a man, and it's such a clean track, bro. The verse stuck out to me right away. I noticed that. Did you grow up? Are you now did you grow up with religion as a big part of your life? Because I noticed that, you know, at least with this song, that was I know there's a religious kind of like a somewhat religious theme to it.
It's a religious theme to it,
but not overly, not
overly, because I'm a spiritual being. You feel me? Like,
exactly.
I understand the purpose of what religion does. Religion is just a system that let's say religion is more like an aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's like an aesthetic for the spiritual being that you wearing, that you dress, and that you just observe. And I feel like you can get real lost.
Can you bring the mic closer a little bit, brother?
Yeah, I feel like you can get real lost you can get real lost in the realm of religion. You feel me?
It's so true, man.
So I'm more of a spiritual being than anything, but I won't forget what I came from, where I came from. You feel me? You know, my great grandmother, she's 98 years old. You feel me? So I know.
Oh hell.
She didn't learn how to read. You feel me? She's a part. She's a living testimony of like not having the privilege to learn how to read. The first book she learned how to read was the Bible. You feel me? So it's a lot of things that I won't abandon, that, you feel me? And the Bible is a very poetical book once you learn how to analytically and esoterically understand it.
It's true.
So I have a lot of big influence, and I went through a lot of spiritual things making this song All Hell. So yeah,
I love it, man. And you know, I think you touched on something there where you said that, you know, it's what am I trying to say here? Because I feel like with you know, a lot of people say, a lot of atheists and a lot of people, even today especially, a lot of people say that, you know, religion is for the weak-minded. In reality, I think that the point of religion is not for the weak-minded. The weak-minded get affected negatively by it, unfortunately, because they get taken advantage of, like they would have in any situation.
facts.
But you know, don't blame it on the religion, I think.
Don't, because at the end of the day, man, we are blessed with the gift of free will. So with the gift of free will, it's on you on how the decisions you make and how you digest that word. You feel me? It's all on you on how you literally dissect that word. At the end of the day, your perception is key. Your perception is key, because what you may see, I may not see, and I may see beyond that. And what I may see, you may see beyond, or don't see at all.
Yeah, man, and you know, it feels good to be able to sit down and have these conversations and open up, because, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, if everybody's hanging out at a bar or like, you know, at a show or something, you wouldn't have these type of we don't get to have these type of talks, you know. Tell me a little bit about the writing process during All Hail, man. What was that like? You know, did you write that all at once? Did it take a few days to get through, or
honestly,
weeks or something?
All Hell came to me simultaneously. Like, it was one of those songs. I didn't write with the pen and the pad, but I typed up the lyrics. Like,
yeah, that's the new pen and pad.
I heard the beat, and then I just kept hearing the chant, like, all hell. And matter of fact, all hell to who endureth was like a theme that I created back in like 2017. And like, I never got to use the lyric or the theme properly. So it was just like something I always sat on. So when I had the opportunity, I'm like, oh shit, there you go, all hell. And I'm like, the who endureth. And I'm like, there you go. I was like, and then the hook came to me instantly. Like, my hooks come to me simultaneously that's almost the first thing I make. There's very seldomly where I create my verses first. Like,
that's a great place to start too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that kind of gives me where I'm gonna start with the whole thing. You feel me? Yeah. That lets me know like where I'm starting with it all, the hook, and like what I instantly feel towards the beat. So the writing process was literally the hook, and then the verses just came to me literally. I probably wrote All Hell probably within an hour of a smoke break. No, I wasn't smoking. I took a break, probably laid down, and got right back to writing, and then just went to rehearsing. So that process came to me like simultaneously. It all clicked on all cylinders. Like, that was one of those moments where the synchronization was real.
That's during the songwriting process, I think those are some of the. Every time I talk to an artist, their favorite songs are always the ones that just come out like that. That just fall out of you because of something built up.
You have, as an artist, you got those songs that make you work, because like the last song on my project, Create or Die, featuring Tyler Dubois, very dope R&B singer coming out of Boca. You feel me? We got a lot of hidden gems out here, man, in South Florida.
Yeah, the talent is unreal, man.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
Uncanny, dog.
It's a good time.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's a good time as a musician to be.
And
shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. Sorry, guys. Shout out to Nelly, Aaliyah. We got Kenny in the chat. Shout out to everybody.
Oh, Nelly.
Appreciate you guys.
Charlie timed in on my shit on my side. Shout out to Mash Records, man. Them the homies, man.
Shout out to Mash.
Mad love Mash all day. Must always stay hustling. Tsunami Clan in this building. Ow, baby, ride the wave.
Absolutely, man. ShutUpLetsTalk loves Mash Company, man. It is a, I love it. We're like brand, brothers and sisters. It's a beautiful thing. I love our mashups. We got to have some sort of barbecue one day. We got to set up something like that. We got to have a cookout.
Man, we know we need it, man, because it's like
community.
This is the first time I'm able to coexist with like multiple different brands all at once, and everybody trying to show love and understand the system of bartering and the system of reciprocity.
Yeah,
like, it's a beautiful thing where it's like you don't have to say this is what we're doing, but it's being done by demonstration. And you feel me? Like, that's a beautiful thing to witness in South Miami, Florida, man. Being down here from the crib, you feel me?
I'll second that. That's great, and I agree. It does feel good, because right now we're at a time where we're all, thankfully we're all still young, and it doesn't matter how old you are. Everybody's always young. Young is a mindset. But you get what I mean. We're at a point where we have a lot of energy. Let's say that. Let's put it that way.
Gotta exercise it while it's dominant, and it's
absolutely. Aaliyah says clan. Shout out. She says that's my brother. Hey, shout out.
What it do, baby?
Yeah, man. Shout out. And that's another big thing out here. Support is a beautiful thing, and I love being able to, I love having I was wearing my Mash shirt recently, and then somebody stopped me and they were like, "Oh, can I see your shirt?" And they were like, "Oh." Yeah. I was like, and then we had a little conversation over I had the must always stay humble / hustling. Or kind of just cross that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we had, me and somebody had a whole conversation about it, and it was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. So I love that. Mash is one of those brands that allows conversation to be had, and it allows some sort of perspective, some new perspective kind of thing.
Spark.
Yeah, man. And then, you as an artist, I feel like you have the same thing to offer. You have, these like we were talking about the song All Hail, it comes off as a religious song, but not too much though. It's not forced down your throat. It's just kind of, once you look a little deeper, you could still interpret it in so many ways. And I think it's a great song for that reason.
It's there to interpret a lot of ways, and just like,
absolutely.
I was dead, then the word gave spark of life, like literally, like the word.
Absolutely.
The word is spoken, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it was written. And so the word was spoken and it was written. So with that being said, I'm chanting my word. I'm speaking my truth, you feel me? And I conquered the shadow work. Now I got me shining bright. You feel me? So that's outside of religion. You feel me? That's a universal perspective. And mantra music 101. You feel me?
Spirituality, right?
All hail to everybody that endured, that stayed true, that didn't quit. You feel me? Like that, and that kept pushing. That didn't jump ship when that other grass was looking greener. Yeah. And that goes back to seasons. You feel me? Just like, cause they grass looking greener right now, man. That shit may be green for that season. They probably don't even water their shit. Yeah. You feel me? So it's just like you gotta keep watering, feeding your grass, your crop. You feel me? And it's gonna blossom. It's gonna bloom.
I completely agree, man.
And once you feel me, you continue to cater to that. You feel me? It's gonna start blooming all 4 seasons. And I feel like that's what I'm starting to tap into and witness to. For a long time, I felt like I was like overly slept on, or just like niggas would sleep on a nigga. Like, and I'm like, man, I've been on the scene. I've been doing me, my shit. Really, I'm doing something. And it's just like now the notoriety. You know what I'm saying? I prefer the notoriety, never clout. You feel me? People know your worth.
The respect, yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah.
And you're going down a good road, dude. Because I like when I think of your music, I think of art. I don't just think of like this fast food type music that comes out these days. It happens. It happens, dude. And I mean that honestly, because it's refreshing music, man. It's good stuff. Everybody could hear that for themselves. They heard the song. And you know what I like also about it is that, you know, like we talked about instrumentation. I like, you know, the sample in the beginning with the horns. It was pretty cool. It had this like, yeah, really catchy.
Triumph.
Really catchy.
And that was another thing. Like, I was in a space where I was just like, man, bro, I don't feel like I belong here, but I know you're everywhere you are at that present moment is where you're supposed to be. So it was just like,
that's a thinker.
I'm like, when I made this song, I knew it was gonna touch people on so many different levels. You feel me? Like right now, I'm doing decent number on streams. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm more of an interaction guy.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
This moment right now, I'm sharing with you off this song is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we get to.
So this is what I appreciate. You feel me? This is what I dreamed of like touching people and having intimate moments like this with my music and my art.
I love
so
it,
this is what I intended. I manifested it. Right now it's coming into fruition, and that's what all hell is all about: setting intent, executing, putting it out, package it, and ship it out.
Absolutely.
You feel me? And people gonna shop with you. They gonna fuck with you.
I completely agree, man. And you know, it's refreshing to hear that, man. And you seem like an organized kind of guy, which is a really good thing.
I'm trying to get there.
It's a struggle.
I'm trying to get there, man. That should be real, man. That should be a real thing. Just trying to be organized and like trying to be business savvy, then trying to be music savvy, and then trying to organize all that shit. So I will most definitely say shout out to the team that's backing me, that's behind me, that's coming together.
Exactly.
Like I always wished and prayed and begged for a team just like, man, team behind me, bro, and I know this shit'll pop. And it's just smash that, you know, like they let me know you got a team behind you, bro. You don't gotta stress no more. And it was just like to receive that, and you know what I'm saying, not crying for it and reaching for it, and if it to come for you, that was a big blessing. You feel me? And then just the whole Tommy Clan team, you feel me? Like, and people, my team that's behind me, my clan, my tribe, and then just my partners, which is fam as well. So, you know, when you invest in yourself, man, people gonna start investing in you. You feel me?
Because they see that you get it for yourself too.
Facts.
You know, and that takes a lot, man. There's a lot of nobody wants to help you unless they kind of see that you have what it takes to even help yourself if you could. You know, like if you had, you know, or whatever it is. You know, they want to see that they want to see you pushing the car yourself before they get next to you and
Let me
start
see that
pushing
effort.
with you. Yeah, you know,
see that
if you're just
effort.
standing outside, you know, looking for a ride, they're not gonna pass right by you.
He ain't trying to get home.
Yeah,
He ain't trying
absolutely.
to get home.
Right, like if anybody was gonna kill me, it'd be that guy who's asking for. He's not even trying to get his car. He doesn't care.
Show me what you got, man.
Right.
Show me what you got.
Right. Anyway, so tell me a little bit about Rapid Changes, man. What is Rapid Changes?
Rapid Changes is literally me feeling every emotion and channeling it. Rapid Changes is literally everything happening, moving in my life fast. The process is coming fast. Like, I don't know if everybody's aware, but time is elapsing faster now. You feel me? As we move forward in the new millenniums,
Feels like it.
time is, you feel me, is evaporating, and it's precious.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what's going on in today's world is rapid changes right now. We're going from a pandemic to a damn near a racial civil war, possibly. You feel me? And not even black and white. So just like my project is really relative without speaking on what took place relevantly, because I believe it's an energy thing.
Yeah, there's more to it than just what's going on now.
It's all this is a war principality. You feel me? So like what you stand on and what you stand for, and we see a lot of people who are, you know, in the dark with they shit, is the light is being shined on them. A lot of people being exposed. So Rapid Changes is just really like a project of me transmuting like every emotion, transmuting every obstacle, and making something beautiful out of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Rapid Changes is.
I like it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Change.
Is it a mindset? Is it an album? Is it like is it a keyword that you just keep close to, kind of like the All Hail thing, where you kind of wanted to use it for a while and you finally had a chance? Something like that.
I have a bad habit of moving too fast So like rapid, that goes with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I do. It's a gift and a curse. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to do 1,000,001 things all at once.
Ambition is beautiful, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
So like rapid, like that literally been something I've been living by. Like just the pace I be going at, man. I be in overdrive. So it's literally like a motto one more. You feel me? Rapid changes. We moving through. We shifting. We pushing through. You know what I'm saying? So that obstacle right there, that fork in the road, we finna swerve, get around that obstacle, you feel me?
That's beautiful,
that's literally what rapid changes is. It's like taking the good with the bad, taking the bad with the good, no matter what it is.
That's essential, man. That's essential. And especially these days, because you nailed it, man. Time is going by really fast, and it feels like it's going by faster. Because today, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it's exhausting.
Yes, it is.
You know, looking, if you stay on the social media too long, it can get exhausting, man. Because beyond
get lost,
yeah, and beyond just the, you know, the sickness and all that other kind of stuff, you know what I mean, that's going on. There's also this, in the celebrity world, there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on where you realize that everything is kind of a sham and a struggle and a, you know, just like I don't know how to describe it, man. It's just like a snake pit, dude. It's a snake pit, right? It's just wild, man.
It's literally a warp hole, like.
Charlie Marley.
It's a lot going on.
Charlie Marley, Rapid Changes dropping next month.
Yes,
did they
sir.
just drop some news on us? Whoa.
Rapid Changes dropping July 24th. July 24th. We recently had a listening party at the Hippie Haven, one of the dopest spots that hosts events.
Where's that?
I'm saying that's right off. That's like near a little Haiti and damn near going into Wynwood, like off 71st Street.
That's what's up.
So yeah, man, Hippie Haven, the Hippie Haven. You guys should go and follow them, the Hippie Haven. And that's where I had my listening party at. I had a good amount of people come out, and it was an intimate thing. And then nonetheless, this is just a lot of I was touching bases with different people that been following me through the years, that been like checking in with me, like, bro, keep pushing. You about something, you been doing this, you feel me? They want to see you win. So it's just like, it's moments where you be like, man, don't nobody support your shit. And then I had to really sit back and just start saying thank you. And when I started saying thank you, once again, I started running into dope people, dope hustlers that want to connect and I want to build. You feel me? Like I support your shit, you support my shit. You feel me?
Absolutely, man.
That should be second nature these days now.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely,
that's literally how everything is coming together. And the listening party was pretty dope. I performed. I plan on having a release party. Hopefully, this COVID numbers drop. You know,
yeah, man.
And the market is still open. Days, you feel me?
You should do one of those cool live stream concerts, if anything, man. You know, I had a chance to watch one recently.
Yeah.
I had a chance to watch one and it was a band I didn't even know, so it was like a real concert.
Did you enjoy it?
I fucking loved it, dude. I poured. I got some snacks. I poured up some drinks.
Yeah.
Man, I was just chilling at home and I was listening to this great music, you know. And don't get me wrong, part of that is also the band. You know, they had all their stuff mic'd up nicely, and you know, they brought you the music nicely. It wasn't just like one microphone in the middle of the room and
right.
All right, whatever. We're just gonna. So yeah, make sure you produce it just a tiny bit. But I had a lot of fun, dude, and it was happening at the moment. It was a live concert.
Rona. I'm looking at your feed. Yeah.
No. Feel free.
Rona.
Shout out to the chat. Thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. I hope everybody's having a good week. Please chime in. Hope you guys are all doing good.
Everybody that's chiming in.
Yeah.
One thing about the Rona, man, hey man, just enhance your immune system, man. You feel me? Just enhance your immune system.
Right.
Fruits, veggies, water. Get you black seed oil, elderberry. You feel me? Drink your sour sops.
Oh, tell us more about this. I like this. I like where we're going.
So like, you know, just put more electricity into your body. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you're feeding your respiratory system. You know, I'm no guru, but you know, I'm on a plant-based diet and I'm, you know, well informed and know about Dr. Sebi. So it's just like, you know, feed yourself, feed the body, feed the temple properly. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta work out, be a fucking gym rat. No, just put electricity in your body, and you're going to emit electricity. So that's just really what I'm speaking on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get your ginger. You feel me? Stay on your ginger teas. Stay detoxing. Get your burdock root to cleanse your blood. You know, when you cleanse your blood, your blood is flowing. You know, disease can't exist in that electric body. So, you know, nonetheless, you feel me? I was fasting once again when I made All Hell. So it was just like I was probably on a water diet or just coming off of a whole water diet and just feeling really tapped in, feeling alive. Like the senses was all there. And I cried making that song. You feel me? So like I said, it ain't even nothing religious. You know, that song was just literally just me, pure emotion. You know, recollecting on everything I came through and feeling like, man, I know I'm coming out of this beautiful. Because, you know, diamonds only are built and are cultivated on immense pressure. Not just any pressure, immense pressure. You feel me?
It's true.
Immense.
It's true.
So, yeah.
I'm with you, man. And I'm happy to hear about your journey, dude. Because it's fun, man. It's fun, dude.
It's much love, guys.
Always, brother. That's the only thing, dude. That's the coolest thing we get to have, man. I look at music, and I know that you're a spiritual cat, so maybe you know you'll know what I'm saying. But you know, music is obviously audio and whatever. But I look at it, man. Like we have these little things, these little balls of sound called songs, and then we make them and we carry them around with us, and then we get to show them to people, and it's this very amazing experience listening to other people's music, man, because they're like, look what I've done. And then we get to sit there and then we get to just take our mind to wherever you were that day, wherever you were at that moment, what you felt. And whether it's lyrics or instruments or whatever it is, man, music is a spiritual experience. Always.
Can I say, back in like the ancient dynasty and like the Chinese dynasty, ancient kingdoms, before they delegated with other kingdoms, they listened to their orchestras. They didn't want to see the second man in charge or none of that, the Chandler, none of that. They checked in with the orchestra. They listened to the music, and that determined if they were going to do any business.
To clear the mind?
You know what I'm saying?
Or something?
No, it was just literally, you felt the vibrations in the music. You feel me? Your taste in music letting me know everything. And nowadays, it may sound shallow to some that don't appreciate and understand what music does and the power of music, but the playlist, I want to know who's your top 10, who's your top 5, what are you listening to every day? Because if you listening to All Hell every day for a whole week, I bet you accomplish something you said. I bet you accomplish a goal.
It's
you
true.
Feel me? I bet you execute something that you've been wanting to do. That's workout music.
I was listening to it at work today in my headphones.
That's that push music. You feel me?
That's why I actually liked it. No lie. I was like, this makes me want to do something right now.
It goes back to, what do you feed your soul? So if your orchestra and your music selection ain't hitting on shit, we ain't building with you. We not rocking with you. Because what does your music stand for? You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to what hip hop originally came from in the 80s and 90s, man. It was on some shit like, if you came on your shit, we saluting it, and if you came lacking, we sending your ass home.
It's true.
The sending you back home was to go back to the drawing board and cultivate your shit.
It was like a gladiator sport in the beginning.
Thank you.
Almost.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
true.
We're living in times where and I gotta get this off my chest, because I speak with too many people, like-minded people, and it's never recorded. We're in times where you speak your piece in a land of the free and freedom of speech. You say anything, motherfuckers trying to check you, or there's some consequence for you speaking your mind or how you feel on some shit. Yeah. We're living in times where like motherfuckers can just self-proclaim themselves some things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's an odd thing, but nonetheless, man, music is you know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
It's connected to your spirit. That's your soul. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, man.
Rhythm you bop to.
Yeah. And you know what I'm trying to say is that, and I'm not trying to be political. It's just you want to make sure you get everything across, properly. It's just like when I listen to your music, I could hear it next to a playlist with Drake on it, for example, right? Biggest artist in the world, technically, right?
Thank you,
right, for sure. Like I could hear it in a playlist like that, But at the same time, I think about the amount. I think about, because I feel like when people think of Drake, they think of just like a level of success that's not even realistic. I think it's just something very kind of planned out and like smoke and mirrors. Because of course he is the most successful artist in the world because he has the largest platform in the world. You get me? Like, you can only be heard by the amount of people that are listening to you at the moment. So, of course, if he has all this radio and they have all these goofy politics, he doesn't even write his own music. It's fine. Respect to him for everything. Respect everything for everything he does. But it's a fast food process. Like I said, they don't write the music. They get reference tracks. They everybody knows the industry.
Scary.
But it's scary, but at the same time, I think that, you know, with you, like you were saying, that you like engagement. You know, your music is music for engagement. It's music that people want to comment on and be like, bro, like I was going through this my car fucking broke down, you know, and this song was on the thing, and you know what, this song made me want to just fix the tire. I don't know, something like that, you know. Like it's music that like I love Big Crit. That's why I actually use Big Crit in your
what, man?
in your soundtrack
Big
today.
up to you, man.
He's my favorite, dude.
Bro, what?
He's my favorite. Yeah.
Children of the World was the first song that put me on Big Crit.
2011, 12, whatever that was.
That's like 2011, 2012 type shit.
I was going through some shit that
man, that song fucking
I needed that.
touched my soul. And that's
amazing.
still like he's still in that's like my top 10, man.
He's amazing.
Like he's one of those artists that's overly slept on, but he's working, moving in silence.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I just found out that fucking Kendrick is ghostwriting, you feel me? For I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is not no hidden information, but Sir, one of the artists that's a part of TDE.
Okay.
And he was one of the co-writers on that production. And it was just crazy because I've been feeling like I've been hearing Kendrick like the signature sound from other artists. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? One thing I will say about Drake that we can't forget, remember he did ghostwrite Fireworks for Alicia Keys. So the talent is
he can
there.
write music, yeah.
But, you know, when you get to talking about lyricism in hip hop, you can't have no ghostwriter.
Yeah,
can't nobody write your shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
So,
guitar doesn't work that way. You
know,
can't have like an epic guitarist that somebody else, like he's playing with a backing track, but he's just moving the fingers. It doesn't work that way. You can't lip sync your way into respect or whatever it is. Basic, you know what I mean? Like you can't lip sync your talent.
That's real.
But not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
No, that's real. Shout out to all them people, man. They doing their thing. They setting the standard. They most definitely are opening the door for young cats like me to come in and, you know, man.
And they're inspiring people.
Be more self-efficient and receive residual income.
Yeah.
It's easier to get your streams up and get your music heard globally, you know what I'm saying? Being a household name. So shout out to those guys that opened those doors.
And yeah, exactly. And this is not to discredit anybody, because really, when I mention, the only reason I'm mentioning that Drake, you know, has ghostwriters and all this kind of stuff is for people to be able to give credit to the teams that build these people.
Facts.
That's why. It's not to discredit Drake. It's to give credit to the people that don't get out to the light, because the spotlight's on Drake at the moment.
Oh man, I haven't heard nobody take that approach with that. That's real,
what's up.
Man. Shut up, let's talk. There you go. Shut up, let's talk.
Gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. But you know,
that's how you delegate.
Yeah, well, those are the real
changes, baby.
Those are the real creatives, man. Imagine and maybe this is some hippie shit, but like, you know, we love the paintings, man, but who gets to choose the frames for them, bro? Imagine that.
Ooh, we love the paintings, but who get to choose the frame?
You know, it's like, damn, like
that way. hey. All right.
I'm just saying,
man, you gotta come out the goddamn hippie haven one of these nights, man. Shit, man.
Absolutely. You know, but I would love to, bro. But I'm just saying, man. It's all the process, man, and I just want, I don't know. That's why I like these things, man. It's fun to be able to kind of bring light to all these people. It's creative processes, bro. Especially when even if there's a single artist, man. There's so much that goes behind it, and that's my I don't want to say it's my problem, but that's my discomfort with popular music. Is that you don't get to hear the songwriters. You only have to look. You have to go on Wikipedia, and if somebody put it up there, you get to know who wrote the lyrics for the songs and all that kind of stuff. So, shout out to all the teams out there, man. Shout out to all the teams in the world, such as Mash Company. You know, you spoke about some sponsors earlier. Feel free to do some shout outs really quick while I grab us another set of beers really quick.
All right, no problem. I just want to give a special shout out to Mash Company. You feel me? Must always stay hustling. Shout out to them. You know, sponsor me with some gear. You feel me? Faces of the brand. Big up to them. Shout out to Tiny Stage, the hippie haven. You feel me? To adding me to one of the artists, a part of the roster and the artist development that they're working on and doing. You feel me? And you know, we taking artistry to a new level. You feel me? Big ups to them. Big ups to them. You feel me? Shout out to I Am Great. entertainment, you feel me? You know, down from Boca all the way down to Miami South Beach, you feel me? No Sleep KB, Tsunami No Sleep, one of the other sponsors that's backing me, you feel me?
Absolutely, man.
And I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. And Yacht Club, you feel me? You know, that's part of one of the extensions of Tsunami Clan.
That's cool. That's a cool thing because they're both in the water based. I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, baby.
That's cool.
Bomb Squad TV too, man. You feel me? Another affiliation. I'm affiliated with a lot of different people, man. Affiliated with Sky Club, you know. I like to build and connect with different people, man. We all got something to offer, man. We all can connect, you know. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
That's really how I move and, you know, what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? I'm about, you know,
connections,
cooperating.
man. Yeah, but like spirit, like when I say connections, that's such a like goofy word these days. I realize connections is one of those words that comes off so sleazy sometimes, right? My bad, there's that bad boys. But so connections can come.
Lighter?
That's a twisty.
That's right. It's a twisty.
Yeah, you could just.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. These days, connections comes off as such a goofy word, but bro, in reality, it when I say connections, I mean actually like human interactions is what I mean.
It's essential.
It's essential, and you know, I feel like I'm not even a fan of actual politics. You know what I mean, like suits and ties. So when it comes down to like trying to be political about, you know, like creative stuff, I get so like maybe I get a little intimidated by it because I just want to make sure I respect all my people. You know. Facts. Yeah, that's my whole thing. I would hate to come off disrespectful to anybody for no reason, especially when I don't know I'm being that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just you know, supporting. I feel like maybe that's one of my biggest habits. I think maybe that's something I need to get a little more involved in, is shouting out my friends and things like that. It's just I would just hate for people to, you know how like you follow somebody and then you look at their feed and it's just all advertisements all day and you're just kind of like, oh, not coming back here for a bit.
Not fucking with that one, yeah.
Yep, I just want to make sure we avoid that.
Can't killing with that shit.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it comes off in a nice, classy way to where, you know what, like if I shout out some of my people or whatever, I actually make a commercial with it, or I make it a cool, creative, you know, video, even if it's short, you know, something kind of like maybe a skit or something kind of goofy or something fun, you know, something not so just like buy now, because that, you know, like it's not that it's a bad thing, it's just the everyday person is tired, just like we are. You know what I mean? I try to think about it like in two different aspects, and it's hard to try to find the balance. And I think that's what the main topic is. That I know that, you know, balance is a big part of spirituality. I'm sure, right? And is it something that you find these days? You know, like I know there's a lot of, you know, heavy political stuff going on these days, you know? Like
I'm not into politics, but balance, just between that yin and yang, you feel me? It's it once was a struggle, but the polarities they're beginning to coexist within me. You feel me? The ascending and descending energy. You feel me? So I'm learning how to let the light and the darkness become and be.
I agree.
Settled.
The balance.
So the balance, I'm more on the level of where I'm trying to master everything, master self, and literally master the, you know,
it's the best place to start.
The food I've been studying, because, you know, it's just crazy how a lot of my studies just coming out of school, graduating, you're just down from food, just down to just different, just linguistics, history, all the etymology, just studying scripture,
culture,
ancient text, culture, just studying different cultures. I've doused myself into different cultures. You feel me? Literally. So like, I just feel like that's what enhances you and allow you to become multidimensional.
It's true.
When you take all the food out of the tomato and the tomato. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's over 5 different species of tomatoes. You feel me? So if I say tomato and you say tomato, it's not the difference. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So literally, and I like, don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head.
It's true, because you're talking about the same thing. It's just
same shit.
You know, like borders only exist because we draw them there. You know what I mean? Like if we didn't draw them there wouldn't be. You know, we wouldn't have these fancy looking maps. It would just be big blocks of land. Facts. You know, who cares? Like and. I understand that everybody wants to say this is mine, this is yours, which, you know, I get it, but it kind of sucks, right? I love when we can all Coexisting is such a beautiful. It's a beautiful balance of trying to do, my man. It's pretty insane. Shout out to the chat really quick. I'm sorry because we started chopping it up really quick. Shout out Jamie says, yo, all hail graphic is crazy. Shout out to you. I was saying earlier. Yeah, it is crazy. What are those symbols called specifically? Do you know by any chance?
The symbols is Arinka. That's ancient, like not even ancient, that's the African tribal language, and that's basically like the different symbols. They represent power, they represent strength, they represent love, represent balance.
Let me put that up for the people so they can take a look and see what we're talking about. Oh yeah. Oh, it's still up there. Good. I'm glad to see that. And what I love about it is that it's there, but it's like Matrix style.
Yes,
which is great.
One of my favorite movies is The Matrix, and I feel like this whole project was receiving Matrix, the first one, really, just off of the vintage vibes of it, and then Matrix Reloaded, I will say.
It's fun to watch.
The third sequel. Let's just say the third sequel.
We'll talk about that in a second. But because my whole thing with the Matrix is kind of crazy. But yeah, I rewatched it recently, dude. Even
Rona.
What a great time to. Yeah, exactly. What a great movie, man. I watched it recently, and man, that really. Watching it today, it's just
enlightening.
It is.
To answer your question.
Oh yes, sorry.
The influence of the Matrix, it was just like I was just receiving information. Like I felt like downloads were coming in. You feel me? Like I feel like a lot of our blessings, come from that fifth dimension, or that's that heaven dimension. You feel me? That we haven't reached yet. Yeah. And so like everything is raining down, pouring down blessings. They're raining down. That just being said, like that's just literally how I felt. Downloading these shifts. Everything is within. When you start digging within, that's when the downloads come in. So like when I say on Twitter or IG, downloads bumming in, that's what I mean. You feel me? And it's just a lingo, you feel me? Some people the coming or it's
just acquiring, acquiring skill. I love it though, man. And it is a good way to think, dude.
Facts.
And it's tough, guys. We talked a little bit earlier today about time and how important time is to everything.
And people say play Real Love.
Oh yeah, well it's funny that was the next song we were gonna get into because I really want to talk about that one. Let us go ahead and get into the next song, Real Love. Let me pull it up. Make sure we got the art good to go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope feel free to drop in how you guys are doing. Hope you guys are all doing well. What the hell have you guys been dealing with during these Corona times? I hope everybody is safe and happy. Safe and happy. I repeat, safe and happy. Underline, italics, bold. Ooh. Amazing hook on this, guys. This is Real Love, Gnarley Noso, and Zorenzo.
Y'all go download that, play that, stream that, buy that, do all that, support your boy, you feel me? Nigga trying to become a full-time artist. Not trying. I'm in the process. Y'all help me.
I wanna feel real love. I wanna feel real love. Oh, real love. No conditions, no. Under no terms, no conditions, no. I wanna for real love. I wanna feel real love. Yeah, real love. Unconditional, under no terms, no conditions, no.
Thug squad, don't let a nigga tell you otherwise. Don't you shit on me, I'm asking that you hold a nigga down.
When you ride for me, I'ma ride for you. And if you hold me down, yeah, I got you too.
I love hard, I need reciprocity. Keep it 1,000, don't you lie to me. Find solutions, I uplift you, you uplift me. Amplify our spirit, that's some synergy. Yeah, pure energy.
I wanna feel real love. I wanna feel real
know your love language. You know what I'm saying? What's
Post
your love
that.
language?
Put the people on that. You feel me? Y'all fuck with that. I hope y'all fuck with that. Real.
I love that song, bro.
Thank
That song
you,
was
brother.
amazing, dude.
Hey man, that's all, man. Even on air, we can link up, brother, and we can do a cover. We can catch the footage to it, and we can do that, man.
That'd be tight, man. I would love it, dude. And the guitar on it is so sick. I love that, dude. I heard that right away, and
The
the
strings is beautiful.
yeah, man. I'm not sure where that sample is from, but they killed it. Whoever played that guitar. Shout out to you, and shout out to that amazing hook, amazing verse, great song, great lyrics. Something very relatable for everybody. I think, you know. I think you did a great. Tell us about the songwriting process for that song, man. You killed it, bro. Everybody killed it. Everybody killed it.
That process, I was just going through like some heartache shit. You feel me, with my significant other, and I was just really at a point where, you know, I was just like, damn, bro. I feel like real love is some, you know. Let me go into the Roman theology of love. You have phileo, you have agape, you have storge, and you have eros, which is erotica. You have storge, if I'm not mistaken, is for the fam. Phileo is like a universal love. No, phileo is like the fam. Storge is for friends. And then you have agape, which is like a universal love. You feel me? So you have these 4 different kind of loves. And I feel like when you're in a relationship, you know, which I was influenced, you know, the heartache is, you know, how I thrive and create a lot of music, you know what I'm saying? And I usually don't write love songs. So since I was in album mode, it was just like, man, fuck it. I'm finna go with this. And the R&B singer you hear is a Miami legend named Zorenzo. Shout out to Zorenzo.
Killed
You
it.
feel me? Miami, born and bred from the other side of the bridge. And when I was writing the hook, I heard his voice simultaneously, 'cause I can't sing. You know, I be trying my best to harmonize like a motherfucker. So, and just with that being said, you feel me? Like, I
did?
heard Zoe on it. I hollered at him, you feel me? We chopped up business. I told him I have a hook for you already, you know what I'm saying? And I hear your voice. I was like, I seen you perform. You're an awesome performer, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to him, you know, being an awesome performer, Zorenzo. You feel me? Because I think I'm one of the best performers out here in Miami, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
in
that's-
Broward, South Florida, you know what I'm saying?
Good to know.
Anybody can contest me on that, you feel me? I feel like I'm one of the best performance artists. And, you know, I'm sharpening my sword, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm adding the live band to my arsenal, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm only competing with myself, but it's always a competitive nature just to remind niggas they ain't fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? So, but nonetheless, but real love just really came from like me wanting unconditional love. Hey man, I'm riding for you, you ride for me, you know? I'm keeping it 1,000. I want you to keep it 1,000 with me. Reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like too many times we have people getting in relationships, fall in love, and the investment that you're putting out is not equivalent to what the other is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that 50-50 shit is like that old shit. It's about becoming one. So it's like, if y'all ain't synchronizing and flowing and becoming one, it ain't hitting on nothing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's two different. It's different percentages every day. It's never 50-50 all the time. It's just sometimes sometimes one person needs more help than the other, and then it's
facts, facts, baby.
And
facts.
to reciprocate is the pursuit of that same balance that we keep speaking of during this episode. You know, that pursuit of the balance. You constantly find ways to just, you know, I don't know, man. Relationships are a beautiful thing. It's interesting that, you know, they say divorce rates. Got you. Give me 1 second. Oh. There you go. Reciprocating is all about finding that balance, man. And it's really tough because, you know,
indeed.
in a day and age where, you know, divorce rates are just kind of like glorified, you know, because you see the articles all day. They try to sell you this information, bro. Divorce rates are rising. They're rising. They're rising. And don't get me wrong, it's maybe in a way it's there to warn people to stay together, but at the same time, it's also, I feel like in a way it could also cause more panic.
It's discouraging. You're making people be
the new generation
disinterested in the idea of getting married, because they're more than likely already traumatized if their parents shit ain't work out.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? So that's always a motherfucking touchy ass topic right there too. Man.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I'm sure everybody knows love is not fucking easy. Everybody knows, and if it was, it wouldn't be what it is.
Facts.
You know,
Man, love is an investment, man. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What you invest.
Yeah. And you know what? It's funny. There's so many four-letter words like, you know, curse words and things like that. But it's funny because four-letter words like curse words exist to invoke some sort of epic feeling, right? I feel like love is one of those four-letter words that does the same thing. When you hear it, all of a sudden your brain jolts, kind of like it's a curse word. You know, like it's very interesting. It has the same impact. It's a very strong word. Is my point? Is that you can't
Powerful word. A lot of people misuse, and now a lot of people, you know, take it for granted, don't respect it, don't even recognize it when they see it. Yeah. That's one of the things where we're encountering and we're going through right now in this day and age. A lot of people don't recognize real love when they see it. You feel me? Just down to the creators, you know, like they don't recognize when somebody's genuinely coming with pure intentions, wanting to build and is interested or inspired by what you're doing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
They think you want to like use them and things like that. Like they get afraid.
So you know what I'm saying? It's a touchy topic, man. It's crazy.
And it relates on multiple levels. It makes sense because in the business it works that way too. You're right. Once you try to show somebody real love, they might be like, nah, you just like everybody else that wants to try to get a rise off of my followers or all this kind of stuff that you get into these days.
That's just pretty whack, man.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Especially when a lot of you know, we're getting back into this kind of thing where we're talking about the ghostwriting and all this kind of funny stuff, but it's kind of like there's a lot of bot followers these days. A lot of
yeah, man.
And the bot followers, the only reason it bugs me is because companies are judging you based on these things. Like when you're pursuing sponsorships or endorsements or things like that, I'm saying certain places don't even look at you unless you have at least 10,000 followers. They don't even realize half of them are fake.
Everything's a numbers game, man. Everything's a number games, and like nowadays numbers lie. Once upon a time, but numbers can be manipulated, and you know
it's true. Oh, numbers can be manipulated. We get back to the topic that I was saying earlier. The reason I brought up Big Crit was because, you know, I look at his music as the same kind of engagement music that you have. You know, music that I could listen to and I feel like talking back to, or I feel like it's talking to me. And you know, at the time that I was listening to Big Crit, I was at a point in my life where, yeah, you know, I was getting my first decent job or at least trying to find one, and I was, you know, dead broke trying to pay my first. You got a Sprint bill that's $200 a month. You know, at that time, you don't know what you're doing. You're trying to, you know, your car sucks. Like all these kind of things that are going on at the time, you know, that you're just trying to work through. It's like motivation music. I feel like your music has the same kind of like that same. What people love Kendrick Lamar for. I wish I listened to more Kendrick, but you know, but you know, his voice doesn't do it for me like Big Crit. Kendrick has a kind of has an interesting twang to his voice. I'll say that.
Shout out to him, but man,
he's amazing,
man. Well, where he doesn't fit in your heart, man, make room for Noso. If he ain't Noso, man, make room.
You're already there, bro. You're already there, man. I'm excited, bro. I got a whole space built up for you. Now I'm excited for every project you drop, man. I'm excited, brother.
Big ups to that, man.
So tell me, you speaking of Kendrick, DNA, man. We talked a little bit earlier today about this DNA. This DNA skit.
The skit. Oh shit. Yeah, it was a skit where the news reporter was speaking on
the effects of hip hop.
The effects of hip hop being worse than the effect racism has on the youth.
That's a hot take. Please enlighten us with some.
I feel like it's absurd, you know. You feel me? A racist killing another group of people. If you can't make that group of people or create a black life, you do not have the right to take that life. Nonetheless, and even if you can make a life or reproduce, you have no right to take another life.
Absolutely.
So, you know, hip hop has uplifted people in so many kind of ways. Now we have to understand a lot of the panhandling in the music is agenda. It's you know, it's a particular agenda being pushed. Yeah. So, you know, what you hear now today, you know, death is the killing or bagging a dude, or you know, stepping on a dude, and you know, whatever forms you speak on it. Because you know, I'm not going to look frown upon it because I come from that culture. I come from that, and it's still 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just like. Hip hop, you know, man, you know, it comes from a multitude of people speaking on different levels, man.
I agree. Different perspectives.
And you know, nonetheless, back to what I was saying, the panhandling, the direction of the music. You know, if you want to hear all hell or you want to hear uplifting music, you have to put double the effort.
Yeah.
Versus hearing something that has no substance is very easy. It's easily accessible.
For sure.
You feel me? So it's like you have to be aware of, like, you know what I'm saying, if you're not making the decisions, what's the menu? They got a whole diet, they have a whole menu, they have a whole prep meal for you, you know, food for you to digest and take in.
And you mentioned the agenda, which I think is important to kind of mention to everybody, because a lot of people don't realize that. You know, a lot of people don't know that there's processes. Really quick, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Aaliyah, says definitely is the best. Charlie says the performance on Friday was dope. Jesus says keep pushing, son. 100. Nelly says, but the thing about love, it isn't easy. People are quick to let go instead of fighting for it. Oof, that is very true. That is very true.
That's the thing. You feel me? Like, real
love,
discernment. When unconditional love comes with discernment. Knowing what to fight for and what not to fight for. You feel me? Are you a soldier? A soldier can be bought. A warrior fights for his truth. And are you a messenger of light? You feel me? So, speaking your truth purely, or you're coming with an intent of, or coming with intentions, ulterior motives. Yeah. So, you feel me? You got to be able to have discernment. You feel me? Like, love is most definitely always worth the fight. You feel me?
And
you know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think a lot of people might be empty themselves, and sometimes they try to find that in another person, and I think that's when a lot of that real love can get kind of lost. You know, the message can get lost to some people, because I feel like, man, some people are very they're at a bad point in their life and they need to uplift themselves, and then they think they look for it in other people sometimes, and it's a personal, you know, life is a personal journey. I know sometimes somebody else can help you, but at the same time, it's like you got to make sure that you're okay. Are you ready to date?
Somebody say his voice reminds me of Snoop. Who?
That's Ruben. Shout out to Ruben.
My man's or me.
I think he means you.
About you. No, he talking about you, man.
I mean, Ruben has been on the show before, and I'm pretty sure that he doesn't think I sound like Snoop. But I don't. Maybe he likes the delivery in your voice. He likes maybe you sound chilled. Maybe, you know, because Snoop is like the facilitator of the good time. Every time,
yeah,
so
he is.
Maybe that's you know, yeah. So maybe,
hey man, big ups to that, man.
Yeah, that's respect.
I
that's
fuck
respect
with that, man. You feel me?
Snoop is one of the most respected ever, right?
One of the most respected. You feel me?
Yeah. Shout out to Snoop. And I think I was just thinking of Snoop Dogg earlier today, and how because I had one of his songs in my playlist. I had the "Who Am I" song in my playlist, and I was like, man, you know what? This is great. I thought about a day and age where this was the, you know, like the hottest record out at the moment, and music for me are just like audio photographs. I hear it, and it's like you're at a time and a place, you know, with the composition, you know. If you're right in the middle of a photograph, it might be boring because it's just too on the head. So sometimes, you know, creativity does a lot. Music is the same way. And I thought about Snoop Dogg's music back in the day, and of course it's G-Funk or P-Funk, whatever they call it. You know, because they were sampling all that George Clinton good stuff, you know, that Dr. Dre was sampling all those funk artists from back in the day. Anyway, my point is, good music is good music, so yeah.
Hey, that boy Rubens answered us too. Shout out to Rubens, man.
No disrespect at all. All praise.
To you. Hey,
that's what's up. Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro.
Hell yeah.
That's love. That's love.
That's major love, man. Shout out to Ruben, man. Shout out to every human being on the planet at this very moment in my life, you know, as we're breathing and talking, man, because, you know, I just hope everybody...
It's a blessing to be here right now, man. It's a blessing to still be grinding, having a chance to hustle.
I agree.
Having a chance to go and get you some, you know what I'm saying, and still chase whatever it is you're chasing in this life.
I love it, man, because right now we're creating, and we're not laboring in the sun. You know, we're not on a rooftop right now. We get to just create and have a good time, and that's what podcasting is all about, folks. And honestly, I want everybody at home. I keep saying thank you because I mean that, because this is all a creative process, man. Imagine, you know, the people that are hanging out at home. We could all be sitting in if they could all be sitting in a chair, I'm sure they'd be right there, and I love that. So, I was talking to you when we met up earlier that, you know, Shut Up Let's Talk might relocate to a different spot soon, and my dream is actually to have the show in front of an audience. I would love to have kind of like the talk show late night. Would you guys like that? Would you guys,
Hell yeah.
you guys would dig that? You know what I mean? If there was like some sort of cool late night talk show, you know, to you guys could get some tickets or come to or whatever. So we have a certain amount every week. Would you guys come out and hang out and do that? If that is, then maybe I could set these things up because I'm definitely in the works. There's definitely in the works. So if there's something you guys want, I will do it for you guys and for myself too because I'd have a great time. And we could do live performances and all that good stuff at that date and time. We got Gnarley Noso in the future. It's all about building and creating and having fun, bro. Like that's the same thing I'm saying, man. We have all these opportunities, man. And speaking of opportunity, you know, opportunity is something that's like you got to be at the right place at the right time, but you also got to have the right skills required too.
Yes.
Because if you don't have the right skills at the right time, it's a triangle, you know.
You miss out.
Yeah, because then the opportunity will be there, but you're not ready for it. Anyway, but anyway, so tell me a little bit about the platform, brother. So I know you got this epic platform now. You got a team that you're building up. You know, we're lucky enough to be able to be in the kind of like not the beginning because I know you've been doing this for a long time, but we're at a stage in your life where we get to kind of come along with you on the journey and things. You know, tell me a little bit about that platform and what you're gonna do with it, and you know, in the future, what more can we expect?
What I plan on doing is just exercising my voice, you feel me, during these current times, you know, just representing something, you feel me, standing for something, you know, just inspiring people to sign petitions, man, you feel me, you know, get active, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, participate and make a difference in your communities, connect with the people, unite with your people, you feel me. One of the beautiful things I'm witnessing right now is like gangs are uniting in a time like this, you feel me, because it's influenced by the gang culture, you feel me.
Yeah.
So just with that being said, you know, we uniting in some kind of way, man. We ain't never seen this before, like in the fashion that is being presented. It's an awesome thing.
Yeah, so it's an awakening period, no?
So with my platform, my thing is to inspire people, become the ultimate version of yourself, you feel me. Become the ultimate version of yourself.
Start now.
Be the best version of yourself today.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're your hardest critic for a reason, because you can only impress yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody's else here to impress you. You feel me? Everybody else is a mere image of what you have been and what you would like to be. So, you know, when you encounter these people, how are you receptive to it? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with my platform, I'm here to make you think. I'm here to make you feel. I'm here to make you become aware. I'm here to make you become present with the music that I'm going to give you. I'm giving you a 13-song track list, rapid changes of like different emotions. I'm giving you
July 24th.
All 5 elements. July 24th. I'm giving you all 5 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, and spirit. You feel me? I'm giving you all 5 elements of hip hop. You feel me? So
I love it, man.
So that's what I'm doing with my platform.
You know, my favorite video games are the ones that use elements. I wish I was kidding, but those are my favorite games, dude.
Man, those be the most ones that connect with you subconsciously. Those are the ones that connect with you subconsciously.
Yeah, and you know what? Even it's not elemental, but even like the Ninja Turtles, you know, they're 4 different personalities that they don't do well unless they're a team.
A team
that's the moral
and flow. A team that synchronizes and flows.
Because they're all the different. One is intelligence, one is rage, one is leadership. You know, like they all have different aspects to their whole dealie. Yeah, and everybody, you're gonna relocate. That's dope. Hey, it's in the process. It's in the process. You guys are letting me know that there's something to do, and like I said, is there for the public, and I want you guys to have a good time and all that good stuff. So. It'd be super cool, man. I think it'd be rad. Have a fun talk show, man. It's the dream, dude. And honestly, I made the theme song for ShutUpLetsTalk, so it's my dream to play the intro every episode. We start the show off. We walk over to the desk. We do all that fun stuff, man. Anyway, man. So tell me a little bit about the future of Gnarley Noso, really quick. Just speaking of that platform topic. So what do you
with my near future and how everything is like low key opening up slowly? I'm just on a goal of becoming a full-time artist. I'll be giving you a mixtape right after All Hell before this year over. Sweet. I promise. You feel me? I'm going to give you guys videos. I'm going to continue to give you guys footage and just more content to get to know me, something to support and something to follow. And I'm going to look into having those virtual shows. And once the market open up, man, I'm trying to travel, man. You know,
That'd be tight, man.
Up Orlando, up to Tampa, or to take over South Florida. Let them all know what Tsunami Clan Records is about, Mash Records is about. You feel me? So that's really what I'm gonna be doing on my platform. You know, spreading rapid changes like a rapid fire, and just letting people know what the brand is about, what I'm about.
Absolutely, man. And
nonetheless, you know, even I had an opportunity to teach up and coming artists how to perform. You know, just performance skills.
Stage presence and things.
Stage presence, and that's something. Stage presence is one of my blessings. You know what I'm saying? Having an immaculate stage presence, grasping attention, and being confident. Huge. So that's something, you feel me, I would love to pass on to the young youth, you feel me? And that's just one of my ways I want to give back to my community. A lot of people talk about running a city, but it's like, are you really tapped in with the community? Are you leaving any influence on the young youth, you feel me? Because they want the children of tomorrow. Are you opening any other doors for any other artists that's doing the same thing for you? You feel me? And that's why I fuck with Shut Up, Let's Talk, because you're giving the artists, you're giving the young creators, the young entrepreneurs an opportunity to sell themselves, you know, represent themselves, and get an opportunity to extend and touch people on your platform, other platforms, and you're uniting our traffic. So, man, I fuck with what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, within a sense. And that's what it's all about, man.
I love it.
It's all about uniting and interconnecting what we have going on. And that's literally what I'm doing. I'm networking, taking networking to another level, and gathering resources. You know what I'm saying? Linking up with other artists, linking up with other creators, great minds. And that's how, you know, you get aligned.
I think it's great that you're not afraid of the microphone. You're not afraid to tell your story. You're not afraid to inspire others. I get a little annoyed when I have artists that I really enjoy, and then I look up interviews or I try to find some information, and I just got nothing. And it makes me wonder, is the personality that I'm seeing, are you too afraid to be yourself? What's happening?
You know why Tupac is still alive and people is wondering if he's alive or not alive? Because he gave people food.
I didn't even think about that.
He was him when he was on the mic.
So many interviews. You're so right.
Like any given day, if you think you catch me lacking, come up and have an interpersonal conversation with me. Introduce yourself properly and break bread with me. You're going to get this being that you have right now on the mic any given day of the week, at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? This is me 1000% all the time. Always speaking my truth. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker feel me or can't relate. I'm gonna speak my truth. You feel me? I'm blessed with a gift to have flowetry. Cause we all talk to a rhythm. You talk to a rhythm. I talk to a rhythm. You feel me? Now that's poetry, talking about what life is to you. Now to get a beat with a BPM, beat per minute per second, and to be able to have a hook or a bridge with verses, that's a talent. That's something beautiful. Yeah. I'm giving you a full package. Come shop with me. Come fuck with me, man. You feel me? Absolutely. Gnarley Noso. You feel me? Rapid changes.
That's absolutely.
Gnarley Noso. Rapid changes. Tap in. Fuck with your boy, man. You can follow me on all platforms. Twitter, IG. I'm the same being. Same nigga. You feel me?
It's exciting, bro. I think it's exciting for the people at home, because it's a day and age where we can have these artists on the rise that we can connect with and talk to, and you know, you have Instagram Live and people could just talk to you, ask you questions, they can get your perspective, I'm sure you're very open to working on music with people and things like that, you know, like there's you know, collaboration opportunities and things, because you know, you seem like a creative dude. Like you got
oh yeah, man.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like shout out to Charlie, who says no fake shit on authenticity
all day. I'm supposed to get in the booth with Charlie. Me and Charlie got some work to do.
Charlie got skills.
It's a lot of different artists I gotta tap in with.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Chopper, my boy
Chopper Bang. Shout out to
Chopper boy Bang. I gotta tap in with Chopper Bang.
Everybody go check out his new project.
Yeah, shout out to Chopper Bang. Y'all tap into that new EP. His cover art is pretty dope. You feel me? Very simplistic. Simplicity is an art.
It is, man.
So-
Everybody always overdoes it because it's overcompensation
Doing too much.
syndrome. Yeah.
Doing too much.
It's the big truck. It's the big loud truck syndrome. you just
You feel me? And it's just
gotta
like,
make sure everybody knows I'm on the goddamn road.
yes, sir.
Gotta
And
make
it's
sure.
just like whenever I see simplicity and I see the art, I have to appreciate it and acknowledge it. You feel me? I'm all no ego, man. I see some fire shit. I see another artist doing some dope shit. I'm finna holler at him. Yo,
Yeah.
dope shit, man. I fuck with it.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
New Mash shirt. New Mash shirt.
need
It's Lego my ego, but it says Lego my ego.
Let go my ego. Oh, I need it. Let go my ego. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta remind these fools, but let go my ego.
So let's that's gonna be the
Cause that bad
Yeah.
energy run that bag away. You feel me? When I was broke, when I was on my dick, I had bad energy. You feel me? I was the negative Nancy running the bag away. I was the negative Nancy running my own bag away. I was in my own way. You feel me? Calling everybody shit garbage and not analyzing and seeing the work and the effort they putting into their shit. It don't matter if a nigga shit fire or not, but if they promoting and pushing their shit and they got a whole package and they package their shit right, it's gonna move. If your shit incomplete, it can't move. You feel me?
That's true. That's
your
so
shit
true.
Your shit can't move, dog.
That's so true. If it's incomplete, yeah, you're right. It has to be on all levels. People want to see. You're right. They want to see the decent cover art. They want to see a video, possibly. They
My
want all
man,
that.
Al, one thing, I'm happy you got me here, man, because, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaving my mark here, and I'm setting in stone tonight. You feel me?
I'm honored, man.
Like, they gonna speak they motherfucking truth. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about? And
No
it's just
doubt.
like, you feel me? We're in times where it ain't about black and white or yellow, brown, or against gold or anything. This shit is about principality, man.
Yeah.
Principality. What
That's
you
complete.
stand for, man. What you about. Are you reactive or you're proactive? Rapid changes is for the motherfuckers that's proactive.
Yeah.
If you proactive, come shop, come build with a nigga.
Turn positivity into a reflex.
You feel me? A reflex.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? Positivity and all, happy cheeses and smiles. It's about when some negative shit pop out. Man, that's how I'm finna transmute it. This is my solution to bounce back and make it work for me. When you make your problems work for you, man, you have conquered your demons.
It's like those. You're reminding me of those martial arts that use people's weight against them, where they like lean in on you and you just flip them around. Yeah.
You feel me? Just
It's-
flow.
Yeah.
Like,
you know.
is the camera catching that right now? It's catching it.
Yeah, probably.
Man.
You
You know what I'm saying? You just flow,
you go.
man.
Hey.
You know, you just flow. Don't leave me hanging out. The martial arts.
Oh, we're doing the thing?
The synchronization to just flow.
I'm all fucked up. I'm not the most rhythmic.
Man.
I'll play some guitar on you. I'll do some guitar.
Hey
I'll
man,
do some
before
guitar.
we close this out, can you play the guitar? I would love the freestyle, man.
Oh shit! Right now.
And kick something for the people.
Holy moly.
I'm all organic with my shit, man.
Oh man.
So
I got-
if you organic and you with the shits, fuck with me, man.
you
Let's
know
bless
what?
the people with a little something, man.
Let me see if we can do
he's a
something.
guitar. He's a musician, not just a podcaster or a personality, man. We got to give all thanks to Al, man.
Let's see if we can do something.
Thank you, brother, for having me
All
here,
good,
man.
You know, I'm not the type to go improv, but you know, I've had a couple of chords I've been working with, and maybe today is the day we could do something with it. I gotta tune up this bad boy because I got this guitar recently for $80, and it was left out by itself. I said, nope, I'm not gonna deal with it. We gotta do something with this. Sorry for the noise, folks.
Hey, we in this motherfucker. Yeah, we back live in this bit. Yeah. Chiming in with my man's Al. Shut up. Let's talk. Hey, shut up, let's talk, Hey, how many of us really speak our truth? Hey, how many of us really speak our truth? Ooh, how many of us really speak our truth? Hey, I speak my truth and I raise the roof. Energy's killing, I'm feeling etheric, yeah. Feel the vibrations, I know you feel it. Wear your crown, are you profound? Lights, camera, action, I come alive. I come alive when the mic is on. I feel it, baby, honey, I'm home, yeah. Niggas can't stop me, I'm on my throne, I'm feeling like, baby, honey, I'm home, Hey, arithmetic with the shit I spit, yeah. I know they gon' have to feel this. Pythagorean theorem, nice with linguistics. Bag it up and ship it, then we ship it out and shoot it, yeah. Hey, like my spliff, G Noso, I'm so ripe, my fruit is oh so ripe, mango season in they summer, yeah, take a bite of this fruit, yeah, watch the nectar, the juice, yeah, drip off your lip, off your chin, take a lick and take a list, yeah, I'm too high in this bit. I be spitting off the top, I'm nice in this bit. Hey, they like where they found him in this bit. I been in here and I'm like, I'm the walls in this bit. Man, the walls be talking, they know I'm great. Man, the walls is talking, they know I'm right. This that motivation talk, man, I know you feel it. Get inspired, my nigga, man, I do this shit. Man, this is second nature, I do this shit. Navigated 9 scenes and I came out the womb. I am wavy by nature, but I'm too gnarly. Man, I'm gnarly by nature. If I fumble with a rock, I pick it right back up. Feeling like Barry Sanders. I got owl on the beat, owl on the strings. That I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Man, shut up, let's talk. Hey, shut up, let's talk. Yeah. Hey, shut up, let's talk. Yeah. Oh, shut up, let's talk.
Yo, that was nuts.
Man,
that's the first ever live performance on the podcast.
You, man.
Ever,
I just
want
to set the tone and set the standard, baby. That's why we here.
And you did it, bro. Thank you for that, dude. I've never performed. I think it's the first live performance I've done in fucking years. So thank you for letting me do that, bro. You brought something out of me as well, bro. Thank you.
One thing you're gonna find out about me, man, I'm a selfless narcissist. I may be about myself and confident and you think my shit don't stink, but I love to see another artist bloom. I love to see another artist do their shit.
You killed it, bro.
I see 5 different guitars in this motherfucker. Man, you had to play. You feel me? It's only right. You feel me?
That's my soul, bro.
I see 5 different. Wait, it's 4 right here. That's 5. You just played 6, 7,
and then 8 right
8 behind me. And 8 is my life path number, but my favorite number is 7.
8, also the
8,
infinity symbol almost.
You feel me? Infinite, baby. I'm immortal in this mother. We immortal in this motherfucker.
Absolutely, man. Hey, thank you so much for being on the show, brother. I appreciate you more than you know, man. Gnarley Noso, man. If the people want to follow you on the social media, where can they do that, brother?
You can follow me on Twitter with Gnarley Noso. That's K to the N to the A to the RLEY Noso. Same for IG. Gnarley Noso. KNARLEYNOSO. Gnarley Noso. But music streams wise, that K is a G with the Gnarley Noso. All hell, real love. I'm releasing Rapid Changes July 24th. If you ain't know so, tap in, download, stream, everything, man. You know I love some free promo, baby.
Absolutely. July 24th, folks. Rapid Changes. Feel free to go check that out, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, brother. Thank you everybody in the chat for hanging out tonight. We love you guys for real. Means the world to us to have you guys be there with us. If you guys want to follow me, it's at Alizar Chand. If you guys want to follow the show, it's at Shut Up Let's Talk all over the interweb, the webosphere, the globus, whatever. In the meantime, folks, love, peace, chicken grease. Look both ways before you cross the street. We will catch you folks on the flip side. Peace.
Holla.